Hey there, welcome to the new moon reading for Sagittarius, which is going to be occurring on December 4th, and that can vary depending on where you're at in the world, but the main energy is going to be happening in the United States on December 4th. I love this Moonology Oracle card deck, and here is the beautiful representation for the energy, and it says, luck is on your side, which is very Sagittarian. The energy around this new moon in Sagittarius is about this restart of fun after experiencing a period of lowness. So this is opening up this, period around this new moon for adventure. And that could mean travel, both in a physical world and a mental, emotional, spiritual. It's all about exploration. It's also about widening our viewpoints on things. So it's an invitation to really laugh. Why are you so serious? We're coming from this serious feeling, and this new moon is just saying, now it's time to let joy in, to raise your vibration to one of peace and love and joy and unconditional love, of course. A great thing that you can do during this time, and we're going to be looking at the energies like the week before and the 2 weeks after this new moon, but during that time you can actually kind of create this gratitude journal, literally count your blessings. Look around you, and maybe you just do it for like 30 days or a week, however long you feel comfortable doing. Maybe really look at something that you're grateful for and try to do it for as many days as you can without repeating anything during that. I did it once, and I was first intended to do it for 30 days. I ended up doing it for 5 months or so, and I didn't repeat anything, because it started off just, I'm grateful that I can breathe, and then the next day I'm grateful that, I can walk with little pain, and then it just, each day there's just so much, it just expands, from that, but it changes your whole attitude about life from one of, focusing on what is missing in your life or what you don't want in your life, to want to focus in your energy on what you do want and what you're grateful for in your life. And it just invites more and more and more into your life. So I encourage that if you feel that resonates with you. But we're going to jump into your specific reading for this new moon period right now. All right, all you Aquarians, this is your reading for the new moon in Sagittarius. And we're going to start off by pulling a card here. The Oracle of E, and this is just going to represent what the Creator wants you to know for this entire 3-week period, which includes the week before this new moon and the 2 weeks after. So Creator, for our Aquarians, for our Aquas, what do you want them to know about this 3-week period, please? What would you like our Aquas to know? Okay. Looks like you get 3 messages. Oh my goodness. So you've got Time to Fly, card 44. You've got Hairball, card 41. And you've got 42, Magic Carpet. How perfect is this? And these cards are very well shuffled, but we've almost got... the only one missing here is card 43. You've got 41, 42, 44. So let's see what messages come here with each one of those, which I kind of see. It's like, let the hairball fly, but this magic carpet, time to fly on your magic carpet. I don't know why today, the readings I've been doing, I've been getting a lot of Disney in here, of course, with the magic carpet. That reminds me of Aladdin, I can show you the world. But so beautiful. And I'm going to have that song stuck in my head. Sorry if I put that in your head now too. So 44, A Time to Fly. It may seem like a gamble, but here's a little intel from the universe. That leap into the unknown you've been waffling over, not only is the safety net already in place, but there's a posse of angels waiting with champagne and chocolate and Egyptian cotton sheets. Ready? And then 41. is Hairball. It says, uh-oh, small little tangle. No big deal. Last thing you want to do is get your knickers in a knot. It will all smooth out as soon as you stop. Take a big deep breath and realize it's time to hand it off to the universe. The dude to the rescue. Move aside. That's the capital D, dude, meaning our creator, right? Dude or dudette. And then 42, the magic carpet. Go ahead, open it. It's your invitation for a personal magic carpet ride to anywhere you want to go. You don't even need to send an RSVP. Jump aboard, my friend. You're on the way to enchantment and miracles. Beautiful. So yeah, definitely all this working together. It's time to make the leap. Just know that you're in great hands. This is like, you know, if you feel like you have a little altercation, just take a deep breath and it's going to take care of itself, and jump on board. You are on your way to something very magical. So I love this. In fact, I just want to kind of just move these over and put them all right here. Okay, perfect. And then we're going to pull some cards here from these True Heart Intuitive Tarot and just find out what else the Creator wants you to know. And we're going to pull cards for the week before the new moon, the week after the new moon, and 2 weeks after the new moon. Just see what else. Your posse of angels and the Creator and spirit guides and loved ones on the other side. What do they want you to know about this 3-week period coming up? So first of all, the week before the new moon, please. What would you like Aquas to know? Okay, got that one. And I have that one. Is that it for the week before? Yep, and then the week after the new moon. Okay. Put that one there. Anything else? Okay, so they want those two together. And then this one up top. Okay, and then the second week after the new moon, please. Okay. So we got that one, and you got this one. And I feel like, wow, these three too. A lot coming through. So let's jump in here and see what we got on the week before. So you got the 8 of Discs, which is the 8 of Pentacles. And this represents like being a apprentice to something. Like you've been studying, you've been having all this fruit happen, and you're really fine-tuning your craft. And this is about this knowledge, this awareness that you are moving into the master level. You've been doing the work, you've been studying like crazy, you've been really perfecting your skill. So whatever this thing in your life that you're ready to leap on and you've been like waiting for, you've been doing everything you needed to do to bring you to this point where you are ready, you're ready to make that leap, literally. So I love that. And then you got the 6 of Swords. Swords are your thoughts, your beliefs, your mindsets, your attitudes, your expectations. And the 6 of Swords is about movement from old ways of thinking to new ways of thinking. It can also mean, usually you'll kind of see them like in a boat going across a river. And so that can also mean physical movement, but it can mean spiritual movement, mental movement, just movement in your life. Because when your thoughts change, then your attitude changes, because that's where your thoughts are, right? And it allows you to make this movement and this change. And so these two cards are working very well together for the week before. It's making you, it's like you're changing your attitude of like, you know what? I have been doing everything. I am ready. What do I have to be afraid of? I think I have prepared and I'm ready to go. You know, I'm ready to make that leap. And 4 + 2 is 6, and 4 and 4 is 8. So you've got that 6 and that 8 coming in here too. You're ready. You're ready. And then the week after the new moon, you're getting this energy in. Yep, here you go. So another 8. You had the 8 of Pentacles or Discs. You have the 8 of Swords. So this week after, you're really being shown those beliefs and those thoughts that have been blinding you and binding you and keeping you attached to the ground. You know, this magic carpet that you're going to fly off on. I kind of see it more like this hot air balloon where you've got, all these ties that are holding you down, and you're starting to cut those thoughts and those beliefs away, because you are seeing that you are ready. Those doubts and those limiting beliefs that you have, you're ready to let those go. You're ready to move on to this next step, which these two came out together. So we'll look at here. Okay, makes sense. So you've got the Magician. So the Magician is your awareness of your higher self. You can see the infinity symbol here. So this is your infinite self, bringing down your magic wand and bringing down these energies into the physical plane. I mean, you are designed, you have everything you need. Down here, you've got your wands and your cups and your pentacles and discs, and your swords. You got everything you need. So you are ready. This is the master manifester. You can make things happen in your life. And I love that these came out together, because the Five of Discs, the Five of Pentacles, is about feeling limited and feeling lost and not supported in the past. So, you have this belief about your abundance. You have this belief. Usually you'll see two people walking, barefooted, wounded, and they're outside of, you'd see this stained glass, which is, representing of spirit and all that. And even though they feel abandoned and they feel like they have nowhere to turn, but spirit does have your back, And I love that this Magician is you are more powerful than you ever thought you could be, and you're so much more than this limited little human character that is portraying you on this realm. You are that actor behind that character, this powerful, supernatural, eternal spirit being made of unconditional love, and you have everything you need to make these things unfold. So I love this awareness, this beautiful magical energy that's coming in to help you cut away these limiting beliefs in your mind, and this belief of lack in the outside world. That Five of Pentacles also, for me, brings a beautiful message that the Creator, Spirit, on the other side, is the source of our abundance, the source of what we need. Human beings are just the third party that bring it to us. They're the shipping company, the middlemen that bring it to us. But the Creator is the one who's our supplier with endless resources. So we don't have to fear, especially when things are kind of topsy-turvy in the world. We're well, people really couldn't afford to pay me to do something. And you're you know what? The Creator will make a way. Just continue to, believe how powerful you are, how powerful the Creator is, and this message of time to fly, let's go. Magical places await you, right? Magical, literally. Magic carpet, Magician. Yay, and you got the Wheel of Fortune. This is beautiful and wonderful. This is, of course, change of things in your life. But there's this other beautiful message, and I kind of feel like I want to put this in the middle here. The Wheel of Fortune, the story that Spirit gave me around the Wheel of Fortune is this, belief, or this awareness that you are this soul, this infinite self. And before you came down here, you chose what character was going to represent you, when you were going to enter this game, when you're going to leave this game of life, and all these fated events that, are going to happen in your life that you wanted to have happen for your growth and your learning. And within each of those circumstances and those fated events, we still have our power of choice, where we get to choose what story we're going to apply to that circumstance. We also get to choose what emotion we're going to choose to feel during that circumstance. We can choose an extreme emotion of unconditional love, or an extreme emotion of fear, or somewhere in between. And I know sometimes it's I don't feel like I'm choosing, that happens and this is how I feel. And I would challenge that to say, when that happens, this is how you react, because you have been taught and conditioned that when this happens, this is the story I'm supposed to apply to it and the emotions I'm supposed to feel. It's an opinion that we took on as our own. But this beautiful awareness that comes with this card is that life happens for you. It doesn't happen to you. So as things are unfolding, just know that you get to still have that power of choice. You still get to choose what every single thing means. So, and let's move on to the second week after the new moon. Yeah, okay, power of choice. So as I was saying, you get to choose what anything means. Every moment is of unconditional love or the fear of losing conditional love, and you are the one in control of that, and you have the ability to choose what anything means to you. That's this chariot. You really do hold the reins. You hold the power to choose what it all means. And here you go. You got the Ace of Cups. Beautiful. And the Ace of Cups you can see is being handed to you by Spirit, by the Creator. This cups are your emotions. This is the chalice. This is the Holy Grail. And this beautiful water that's filling up in here is the living waters of the unconditional love of the Creator. So you're being filled up, and like choosing unconditional love, you fill up, and then that unconditional love flows out to the world. So this is beautiful because I'm seeing that you are becoming aware of your choices. You're becoming aware that you are ready. You're becoming aware of your power, of life happening for you, and you're just filling up with this appreciation and feeling so loved from your core, from the inside out, not from with these swords and all that of the outside in, all those supposed to be's. You're not defining yourself by that external. You're defining yourself by these beautiful truths that are coming through. Yeah, Queen of Swords. So swords, thoughts, beliefs. Queens also bring, all of the queens have water energy, the divine feminine. And so she is all about this awareness. And you can see all these beautiful butterflies that are flying around. You have this beautiful, and I'm sorry, they also pointed out to me, transformation. You've got the phoenix here, and you've got the phoenix here. So beautiful transformation of your experience here. The Queen of Swords, without water, she understands that making decisions strictly with your mind, it doesn't usually align with your path. Also making decisions strictly with your emotions doesn't really usually end up aligning you with your path. But that's this beautiful balance between heart and mind, connecting to your awareness of this world, but also your awareness of the higher world. That brings you this beautiful, like I said, I keep using the word awareness, but this beautiful understanding and beautiful balance of life. And you get to make movement. You get to make these changes. You perfected your craft. You're bringing in this awareness of your higher self and this magician. So it's this beautiful joining together of both worlds, bringing this message, this whatever it is that you uniquely want to share with the world. Like, how do you want to share your unconditional love, with the world? It's like this, you find a way because of this balance in between both worlds. So I like that. Yeah. And you have the Five of Cups. Fives, again, are about transformation and change. And so you're changing this disappointment you had in the outside world. These three cups they represent, one of the cups is your relationship. So family, friends, romantic, work, fur babies, or whatever it may be, they disappointed you. This is work, like circumstances like work and education, and some sort of circumstance disappointed you. Or this is your body, your physical possessions, your money. When you went to define yourself by all those, they emotionally disappointed you. But you've got the Two of Cups that are sitting behind you here, which is the Holy Grail, and also the cup of your human side. And it's allowing you to see that there are two sides of you. It's important for us to feel and understand that the external world does disappoint, that it is not what we're searching and hungry and thirsty for. We're thirsty for these waters of unconditional love, but this shows us that disappointment, and we sit in those emotions, and that kind of becomes like this motivation of, I felt that way, and I realized that those things don't fulfill me, but I realize what does. And so because of what you experienced, and you understand doing those things. It's like this: when you do what you always did, you get what you always got. And for me, it's like when I worked in corporate life, and I'm like, I was getting up into close to, $100,000 a year, and, but I invested so much of my life force into it, and it's not what I wanted to do. It was what I thought I wanted to do. I learned a lot through it all, but I also realized that that's not what I want. And so, whenever fear starts to rise up inside about, are you going to have enough? Are you going to have enough? Well, maybe you can go back to doing that. And I'm like, boo, no. Because if I do what I always did, I'm going to get what I always got. And that's this disappointment. And that's not what I want to do. It's, so it's this beautiful awareness that comes around that. And then you have the Two of Wands. Two of Wands is your drive, your ambition, your spark, your spiritual energy, your aha inspiration. And the Two of Wands comes after the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is like this new inspiration, which I really feel you're getting. And the Two of Wands is about you're making plans on how you want to put that into action. I kind of feel like this is like almost you being this phoenix rising from the ashes, rising from these flames. But you are making these new decisions and this new plans on what you want to do now. You had your old ways of thinking, your old ways of believing that are falling away, which brings you this clarity, with this Eight of Swords, with, like think of that hot air balloon, where you're like, you spent a lot of time in the hot air balloon and you're getting the balloon all set up and it's all, prepared for flight, like a magic carpet, you're all ready to go, but you, never thought you would be flying anywhere else. You thought, well, this is as good as it gets. But then you're realizing these beliefs that were holding you down. You're like, wait a minute, if I cut these away, I might be able to go further than I ever thought before, because I only thought I was going to be able to sit here attached to these sandbags and these restraining ropes down below. But it's time to cut those. It's time to let that hairball go, and it's going to take you into these beautiful new places. So I really feel this excitement and this energy that's coming here for you. And then last thing, I'm going to pull a card here from these Everyday Miracle cards, which is from the book, The Course in Miracles. So it's the wisdom, some of the wisdom in card form. And we're going to see what is the final message that the Creator has for all our aquas. So Creator, what is your final message for this reading for our aquas for this new moon in Sagittarius period? Okay. Like this. Oh, actually, I think there might be... Yep, there is two there. Oh, and they look very similar. How crazy is that? And it says, it can be but myself I crucify. And I'll let you see that and I'll read it. And it says, you have no idea of the tremendous release and deep peace that comes from meeting yourself and your brothers totally without judgment. So I love this release. It's talking about, the release from these beliefs, this embracing this unconditional love for yourself and allowing it to overflow out of you. But I love that this is about cutting away these things that have been binding you. So I'm going to put this down here. And then you have, my holiness shines bright and clear today. And then I'll let you see that, and I'll read this as your final message. And it says, in this world you can become a spotless mirror in which the holiness of your Creator shines forth from you to all around you. You can reflect heaven here. I really feel like this is that, magician. You get to reflect the heavenly realm, your higher self, to this world, because that's what the magician does. He or she brings that beautiful energy down through the wand, through their body, points to the ground, and brings that beautiful love magic, unconditional love magic, to the planet. So however you uniquely want to share that magic with the world, it's like you have this permission, like, hop on board, make the leap, let's go, because this is the age of Aquarius, and the world is ready for you to pour out that beautiful love. You know, you're the water bearer. You get to pour out that love out into the world in your own unique way. In fact, Aquarians love to do it differently, and this is a time for difference, because when we did what we always have done, we're getting what we always have gotten. I know it's not correct English, but you know what I'm saying. And this is the time for you to shine bright. So love, love, love that. I'm going to end the reading there. I want to let you know, in addition to these readings for the new moon, I do like full moon readings, also monthly readings for each zodiac sign, weekly readings for each of the elements like water signs, fire signs, etc., and a bunch of other different types of readings. So if you don't want to miss out on any of those and the messages that come through, if you haven't done so already, just click the subscribe button down below, and that's going to make this little notification bell pop up. If you click on there, you can set your notification settings. So it's easy breezy. All right, just know as you're going throughout this 3-week period and every second of every day, you are unconditionally loved by the creator of all things. And of course, I love you too. So have an amazing 3 weeks here. I'm sure I'll be talking to you very soon, but until then, you take care.